The devil is very enticing. Very. The outside is really a distraction from the inside. The outside is meant to entice you. The inside is what you should be searching for. Don't fall in love with somebody's outer exterior. Fall in love with their soul. Like I said, the devil entices, which means everything that looks good ain't good. If they look good on the outside and their insides don't match, then it's not a good fit. The outer layers are always a distraction for the inner layer. What you should really be searching for, you have to go deeper. When you're searching for something real and true, it's never going to be right in front of you. You're going to have to do some searching, which means you're going to have to look beyond all of the thick body parts, fellas, all of the behind, all of that. Focus on her relationship with her mother, focus on her relationship with her children, and focus on her as a whole. What does she bring to the table? He or she. Look at everything but what you're used to looking at. Because that's how a lot of us have gotten in trouble in the past. No, that's nothing like looking at a woman with a nice round, I get it. Trust me. But when you have learned hard lessons in life, you love to chase love instead of skirts. You don't chase love, but that is your objective now. It's not physicality, because something presented beautiful can be a nightmare for you because you were distracted by the outer, and the most important part is the inner part. It's the soul. The soul makes the person don't make the soul. So if their soul is damaged and they have no sense of love or progress in their life, then what that's going to do, that's going to slow you down completely. Everything that looks like a solid foundation may look like a trap. So you got to be aware of that. But we tend to forget about the inner instead of, always focusing on the outer. You know what I mean? I think that I would rather you fall in love with my soul and not my arms or my chest. You know what I mean? It should never be about what's in it for you. It should never be about that. It should be about what love has to do with it. Is this going to benefit me as far as love? Because that is the most important thing it is in this world. Nobody can tell you different. The most important thing is love. And there's not enough of it. Because people tend to twist love as a sign of weakness. They want more aggression. They want more power. They want more control. But one thing about love, it's something that you can't control. You understand what I'm saying? You can't control nobody's love for God. If they are fixated and they are 10 toes down and they stand beside him, there's nothing you can do to pull that person back. You've made your choice. You've chosen to go to the dark side. You got to stay over there because only God can free you. Nobody else can do it for you. But focus more on what's inside and not what's on outside. The outside is a distraction. That's to get you to come there. Now, once you get there, are you going to stay at the front door or are you going to keep walking through to go see the rest of it? Because that is ultimately what you need to be looking at, the inside, not the outside. Everybody can put on a mask at any time and fool you into thinking they one thing when they're another. You got to do your research. Do your research. Do your research. Because in the times we live in, you got to make sure you ain't laying down with an AI. They making AI women, AI men. Like, what the hell? So it's a strange. It's getting strange and strange out here, and things are getting more and more, outrageous. But let's focus on what this person has inside of them, and not what they have on the outside. Because the inside is what's going to determine whether you can have a solid foundation and build a life with this person. You can find many people with outside parts that look just as good, but if the soul don't match, there is no connection at all. We have to remember what's more important, and it's always the inside. What somebody has in inside can carry them a lot longer ways than what's on the outside. Like I said, it's just a presentation. The devil was an angel, so that's enticing. You know what I mean? So let's focus on what's inside. Fall in love with the soul and not the body.